So also there are very few directions on your character's actions. Who decides? Is it you or is it the
It's collaborative.
director?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's having been on. I mean, I know when I first came on, I would want to check with check with the director just to see if something was okay. But they like you to make choices. They always encourage you, to make it your own.
Yeah, and like often the directors will give you the freedom to do, to do what you want with it. But if you make a choice that doesn't work with the storyline or the scene, they will come down and talk to you on set and say that why it doesn't work. And they're very good about giving you reasons of why, because you might want to play something very, very quietly and they want it to be explosive. Usually they're right.
Some conversations can be really funny about that, just between other actors.
Yeah.
Well, why would I do that? It doesn't make any. Like, well, we
Yeah.
thought about that, and
Yeah.
They do think about. They do think about how it should sound.
Yeah.
But do you sometimes choose or at least give an hint of what you want for
Oh,
the
yeah.
character?
Yeah.
Or the developments and stuff?
Yeah, you tell the directors, like, I want to do it like this, or, is it okay if I do it like this? And usually, I mean, and also, we have, I think, 6 or 7 directors, so we work with them a lot, so they all know how we work and we know how they work. So usually it's very, very easy.
Yeah.
When you start, though, when you first start, you get a lot of direction. Because you're not tried and true yet.
Yeah, I mean, after a certain point, they figure if it's working.
Yeah, they figure, okay, well, they know how to act.
So this year, Luke and Noah met new people, but they also hang out with old friends.
Mm-hmm.
There was Jade, Maddie,
Yeah.
Brian, Zach and Zoe,
Yeah.
Casey and Madison, the Colonel.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Jade and Maddie, they're
They're returning friends.
They're returning, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But new
You
actors.
told us about Zach and Zoe, but was there a storyline you really enjoyed playing or watching?
I just think it's fun to see them. It's Luke and Noah just get into mischief sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the whole and then the whole when Luke couldn't let go of the of Reg.
Yeah, right.
I just thought that was the funniest. Just 'cause
Yeah.
Noah was coming from the angle of just, God, will you just stop? And
My best friend that's been on air 2 times died. It's like Luke is like the Avenger or something. Well, with having, we haven't yet gotten to work with Chando. Alex Chando plays Maddie since she's been back, but really glad to have her back because she's, she was in the storyline in the beginning and she's a lovely girl and very funny. So, yeah. I really enjoyed I liked the Brian storyline. I thought that was really, it was fun for me because I just got to be a mess the entire time. And I like the election storyline.
which turned into
that. I think I really, because I think the election storyline kind of kicked off everything that has happened since.
Yeah.
And I love having Paolo back because he's just amazing.
So is there a character like, for example, Brian, that you would like to come to return?
I think that could be
another
interesting if
storyline?
Brian returned. I think I'd like Zach and Zoe to return.
I would love that.
Yeah, because they were funny. They really were. They really were. Nick and Melinda were really, really good in those roles because that could have either been really, really good or really, really bad with the wrong actors, and they really got very good.
They
worked so well. They came
they
in.
were creepy together in
Yeah.
a good way.
Like the first day they were talking.
I was like, do you guys know each other?
Yeah, they had never met. They'd never met.
Yeah.
And they worked really, really well together.
So good casting.
Yeah.
I guess that's the same for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
So if you were to play any other character on the show, no matter the gender, which one would you want to play?
Nancy. I don't know. I'd like to play Damien. Well, I guess Luke's kind of like Damien now, so that's boring.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It's a tough one.
No idea.
Maybe Lucinda. That would be.
Lucinda.
That'd be a stretch.
Yeah.
That'd be a challenge.
You can be Lucinda, I'll be Emma.
Yeah. That'd be fun. The whole maybe Grace.
Dusty?
Dusty. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's a fun question. I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever been asked that question.
No.
We've asked who we would like to work with.
Yeah.
Not who we would like to be.
So, what qualities do you have in common with your characters? How much fan is there in Luke and how much Jake is there in Noah?
I'm a spoiled brat.
You are?
No.
I mean, I don't know. At some level, people always. I think an actor does bring aspects to themselves to a character, but you know, there's. I mean, just. I think Luke's. You know, Luke is a good person. Van is a good person, and I think that's such a boring answer.
And Noah's uptight and Jake's yeah. I don't know. I think we're actually both really different than our characters in a lot of ways. But
like Noah is not a cut corners kind of guy, and I guess I am.
Jake's a lot cooler than Noah. Jake's a lot like hipper than Noah, and like kind of like Noah's such a. And Jake's not like that.
Quite like that.
And I don't think I'm as obnoxious as Luke is,
No.
or obsessive about things. So basically, we took your question and just started saying how we're not like our characters.
Yeah. It's okay. And if you could change one thing about your characters, what would it be?
I mean, I guess I'd like Noah to be a little bit darker sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess you guys wouldn't like that, or
No, they would like that. They were like,
yeah, it's a little bit darker, a little bit. Yeah.
I think I would like Luke to stop apologizing for everything. Because even when things really aren't his fault, he still apologizes. And I wish that he would.
That was good laying the guilt trip on.
Yeah, Noah's always like, Luke, you did this and it was terrible.
You should feel really bad.
I do know, I'm sorry.
So now let's talk wardrobe.
Was that?
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Oh, I'd change how Luke dresses.
Yeah, because Luke finally got rid of his stripes. But he's wearing them now.
No,
Honor.
I'm wearing stripes in honor of dear old Luke. Luke. Yeah, no, there's still stripes. There's still
A
stripes.
little.
A little bit, not as much, but.
But you know what?
What?
Now Noah is wearing the Java shirt all the time.
Yeah.
So I think you got your
Yeah,
revenge.
no, I would rather wear variations of stripes than the Java shirt.
Me too.
I think Noah. Most of the time, no, not the Java shirt, but most of the time you dress better than Luke
mean
does.
No.
No, Noah dresses
Yeah.
better than Luke does. I hate all those sweaters. I'm always wearing sweaters. I think Casey dresses well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey gets to dress well.
Because you know, we see Billy come in and he's wearing whatever he's wearing. We're like, is that yours or is that Casey's?
Yeah.
When I see
With
him,
us,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that's Luke's. And
Yeah. I got my mom jeans on.